so to speak, I kind of took a week off last week. I didn't really film anything, and it is actually Thursday now, and I've almost done a whole nother week without filming. The intro was from yesterday, because obviously it's a bit grey outside today. It's quite overcast, but it's still hot. I just wanted to check in. I'm about to head for a lunch at Luca in Farringdon. I've never been, and I'm very excited. It's been on my hit list for a really long time. Like really delicious Italian food, supposedly. I'm going with my contact at Flora, who I have an ambassadorship with, and James, my lovely friend slash manager slash agent, whatever we call it. But I just thought I would catch you up. I've had a bit of a tough week, or tough couple of weeks. I think I mentioned it a couple of vlogs back that I wasn't feeling like super happy, or I was just feeling a bit low. Well, that feeling has continued. I'm just kind of having a bit of a, I don't know if it's like a quarter life crisis or just like, I don't really know what to call it, but I feel like I'm at this like internal crossroads, and I've had quite a lot of stuff happen to me over the last few years, and also like my childhood and stuff like that maybe I haven't dealt with properly, and my dealing mechanism is just to push everything down and bury myself in work and avoid at all costs, and that mechanism is starting to fail me, I think. And so I'm actually going to therapy now. I've done therapy before. I hate therapy. I fucking hate therapy. I hate having to dig up all of my old bones, so to speak, and like open Pandora's box of trauma. I really don't like doing that. But I also think part of the reason I hate therapy is because I've never found the right therapist for me. And so I've started therapy. I've got this new lady who I was introduced to from a friend of a friend. And, or not a friend of a friend, my friend's wife is a therapist, and she's suggested this lady to me. And I've had one session with her. It's going to be every Wednesday. For the foreseeable, and then Thursdays in September. But I feel like fairly aligned in terms of like what I want from her. I think she kind of gets it. So let's see, watch this space. But yeah, basically just going through it a bit at the moment, and like I'm just trying to, I suppose, find my feet in how I'm feeling. But it's all quite confusing, and yeah, I don't know. I also think I'm like on the cusp of a massive work burnout. Like Cameron and I are going on holiday at the end of this month, at the end of August, and that is going to be the first time I go on holiday for longer than 3 days since basically the same time last year, or end of August last year. So I think I just need a break. Cameron definitely needs a break, and I think we just need a break together. But anyway, that's kind of why I have been a little bit MIA with posting on like doing vlogs, and it's just kind of like when you're feeling pretty miserable, it's quite hard to be interesting. Although that being said, I have done some really, really fun things, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know kind of where I'm at, what I'm feeling, so that you don't, well, I don't know. I guess it's nice to be honest about these things. It's not always rainbows and sunshine. A guy with a red Ferrari just driven past me, and I just always think like they must be having a midlife crisis or like an end of life crisis. Because just, like, I get it, it's nice to have nice cars, but why would you drive a Ferrari in London? Like, surely if you're gonna have a car like that, you want to rip it down like the country lanes or something. I don't know. Anyway, that's my catch up, and thanks for in advance understanding why I've been a bit like off. Tonight I have my OG supper club, so I can take you out for that, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. And I've got a pretty nice weekend planned. Cameron's actually in Paris right now. He's having a break with his friends, and so I am home alone, which, as I may have mentioned before, I actually quite enjoy. Like last night I got home at 6 and ordered Persian and just sat in front of the telly with the dog, like spooning him, and then had my food and got into bed at 10, and it was just actually quite delightful, you know? But yeah, I will love you and leave you now, otherwise this will probably be way too long an intro and you're going to get bored. But yeah, sending you all love, and if you're also feeling a bit low, then just know that we are doing it together. Hello. It is now Friday. I am about to leave the house to go and meet the gals, which I'm really looking forward to. I've been given this milk tester, Hydro Grip gel tint, and I kind of want to give it a go. I am, just getting ready. Oh, she's open. Okay. Let's see, do we think that's going to be my colour? Maybe a bit too light. Okay, oh my gosh, I'm really brown, obviously. Sorry, that was like a whole load of nothing. I'm on my way to go meet not on the way, I'm getting ready to go and meet the girls. We are gonna have a nice girly evening, go for some drinks, that's a bit more like it, and maybe grab some food. I've had a really nice chill day today. I woke up at my brother's flat. I stayed at my brother's flat last night because I had my OG Supper Club dinner, and it was in Stoke Newington, which is like quite literally the other side of the fucking planet for me. So I stayed at my brother's flat. He looked after the dog. It was very wholesome. And then woke up this morning with him. And it's funny, I used to live there. So when I wake up there with him, I kind of get thrown back to like, I don't know, 5 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago. But yeah, so that was quite nice. And then I came back here, did a little bit of work, just like some laptop stuff, took Oscar for a quick walk. And then I went and played paddle for like 2 hours and then had lunch after, which is extremely luxurious of me. But played really well. I was actually a little bit hungover from last night's meal. We went to Perilla. It was really, really good. I love my OG Supper Club so much. I love spending time with them, and it's just such a, like, I don't know, like I'm kind of going, obviously you kind of know that I'm going through it a little bit at the moment, and I spoke to them about it and they were just really fucking cute, and it just kind of reminds you like how amazing your friends are, or they can be, and I'm so lucky because I have such amazing friends. Yeah, so basically moral of the story is, you know, love and nurture your friendships because they are always going to be so great, and I just just feeling really grateful for my friends right now. But yeah, and then so we went to Perilla for dinner last night. I feel like I'm a bit all over the place right now, sorry if none of this is cohesive. I basically just started getting ready and I was like, shit, I need to vlog. But yeah, went to Perilla, had a lovely evening, got home at quite a reasonable hour. I think I was home at midnight, which isn't too bad considering like what we've done damage wise in the past. I think I am gonna have to maybe just redo my hair. Might even do a slick back. But yeah, I got home around midnight, and then woke up, as I said, this morning with my brother at my brother's flat, not with my brother, that would be very weird. And then took Oscar for a walk, played paddle, and now I'm home, and I've been at home. I went and got a smear test. I finally got my smear test. It's so, like, the lady was lovely, and obviously she sees like a million vaginas, so it's like nothing new for her, but it is always just a bit awkward. Like, for anyone who's never had a smear test, or if you're a man watching this, you basically just have to like strip off, and like they just get all up in your grill with this like plastic thing, and like fully open your cervix, which is like well inside of you. And it's just the most bizarre feeling because you can feel it opening, and it's like, it doesn't hurt per se, it's more of like a pressure feeling. It's just very strange, very interesting. But yeah, so that was my day basically. Came back here, went and took Oscar for another walk just because I'm going out tonight and I know he's going to be on his own for a few hours and I don't want him to be like, you know, bored out of his mind. So I just took him for a quick walk, expend some of his energy, did some laundry, and that is basically it. Not like loads to really catch you up on, to be honest. I am just, yeah. I love this blush so much. It's the Merit Fox blush, and it's so nice. It's so creamy, and it blends so nicely. Just really big fan, big fan. Might use a brush. I did on Instagram a list of my July favourites, and this was in there, and I really enjoyed doing it. It didn't do particularly well, like, engagement-wise, but I really enjoyed the actual, like, doing of it. So I'm gonna do more of those. And also my YouTube, like, filming recipes is going so well. Me and Joss, I mean, Joss is just so incredibly talented. You'll see what I mean when you see the videos, but he's just done the most incredible job. And I feel like, not to sound weird, but he's like really done well at sort of like capturing my personality. I mean, obviously I give off my personality because we're just filming together. And it is like from start to finish a recipe. But yeah, it's just quite sweet, quite cute, quite lol. And so I think our plan to post is on the 27th of August. And I'm actually feeling slightly anxious because I am really behind on work. You know when you're kind of feeling a bit low, motivation levels obviously have dropped, and I just haven't really done nearly as much as what I need to do, and I really need to like fucking pull my finger out. But I'm planning on not having like that much of a heavy night tonight. I don't, because obviously Oscar's at home, so I can't be out super late. But I'll have a few drinks and then probably head home around midnight. And then tomorrow I'm going to see Ellie, but I don't think I have any plans in the evening, so I'm going to have like a really early night, and then Sunday morning just take the dog for a walk and then crack on with quite a lot of work that I need to do. So that is my planio. I haven't put lip liner on in ages. I love this Refy lip liner so much. God, I forgot how good it is. And then I have the Refy, I think this is Rosewood tinted lip gloss, which is also very nice. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. Anyway, I basically was just like giving you that to catch you up. I'm wearing those new Manolos that we love. I want to show you my outfit, but I never really know where's the best place here. And then these are some like really old but gold Halls trousers. They're kind of like a suit trouser. And I was thinking just that. It's quite like, it's kind of corporate chic, but I'm okay with that, you know? I also just do really love a all black look. It is just my fave. But I'm gonna I've got my, this is my Massimo Dutti, which I'll probably just do like that. And then maybe, I could do my yellow bag, but it's more daytime and this is more nighttime, so I think I'm gonna do that. And as I said, yeah, I've got my Manolos on, which actually I'm now realising I think I could have gone a half size down, but I've put on, which is probably quite unsustainable, I've put on some blister plasters on the back of my feet because it kind of gives you almost like an insole. I have got an insole and I put that in, but it was like it made it too small, so qualms. Oscar is very sweetly just sitting there. He knows I'm leaving him. You can always tell when that's open. But anyway, I will maybe touch base with you tomorrow morning, and then I need to edit this and sort of like get it up and out. I think I will put my hair down because actually if it's up it feels a little bit too corporate, and down is just more fun. Yeah. Okay, well, I will, I was so vain of me, I was like purely looking in the side there, looking at my reflection. But anyway, I will, I'll catch up with you soon. Can't stop looking. Good morning. Gosh, my hair is a bit mental. It's 9:55 on Saturday. I was sleeping. I got woken up by the postman at like 8:30, which I was a bit miffed about. So I was kind of hoping to have like quite a long sleep. But last night was really lovely. We just went to Goldborn Deli and had some drinks, and then it was just me, Abby, and Ozzy, two of my best girlfriends. And then afterwards we went to over the road to Canteen restaurant, which I'm a big fan of. And the food this time was really, really, really good. I mean, it's always pretty good, but today, like last night, was like especially delicious. They had some really fab things on the menu. And we were joined by a couple of other people there and just had like a really nice meal. Everyone kind of had shit that they were doing today, so no one wanted to really stay out late, which I was really grateful for, because I was also just felt quite tired. And I think also like at the moment I'm kind of like, I have like really lovely highs, but then I also have quite low lows, and yesterday I just felt quite like somber a lot of the day. But it was so nice to see everyone and like have like early chats and stuff like that. And then I got home at like 10:30, 11 maybe, and was asleep sort of by probably midnight. And then yeah, I woke up this morning, and now I'm just did a little quick tidy up, and I'm gonna take Oscar for a nice long walk. I'm probably gonna go down by the river, because that's like a really nice long walk. If I go to the park, it tends to be only like half an hour, 40-minute walk, whereas if I do the river, it's like an hour and 10 minutes, which is great. And then I'm gonna crack on with some work, because I'm so behind. I have so much I need to like really tackle, and I'm gonna do that this morning and tomorrow, and then I'm gonna see my friend later. I need to message her and see what's up. But anyway, this is my dog walking outfit. T-shirt is Cars, and these are just some red Adidas shorts that actually I bought these for Glastonbury, and they were one of my outfits at Glastonbury because it was so bloody hot, and I basically just wore these with a bra and shorts, and trainers. So anyway, let's go for a walk.